Annelies, tell us first, what exactly are Turkish voters deciding upon?
Well, on Sunday, April 16, Turkish voters will decide whether to back a set of 18 amendments to the country's constitution that will drastically change the political system here in Turkey by introducing an executive presidency that would replace the current parliamentary system of government. And there would also be changes including scrapping the office of the prime minister, changes in the parliament by raising the number of seats, changes in the Supreme Board of Judges and prosecutors. So a wide range of changes, really. And of course, the driving force behind these changes is the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who's been talking about these amendments for years now and who's made this referendum his political priority. As you mentioned, those campaigning for a no vote insist that Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan wants to concentrate even more power and that he's trying to steer Turkey away from its democratic principles. But the AK Party, the ruling AK Party, and the Nationalist Movement Party insist that Turkey wants and needs a more modern constitution. The current constitution was drafted after a military coup in 1980, and that the country needs to be more efficient in protecting its citizens in this time of crisis from domestic but also international threats. So this is going to be a very important vote for Turkey, a vote that will decide the country's future, which way it will go. And this is being seen as a very big test for the Turkish president.
And just how close or otherwise is the result expected to be?
Well, very close. According to the latest polls, Turkish voters are very divided, and with only 1 week to go, many have not made up their minds, which explains rallies like this one here in Istanbul. 1 million people are expected to show up to hear from the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, but also from the Turkish Prime Minister Binali Yildirim. They will both be addressing the crowds, and they've been on the campaign trail now almost daily across the country, and they've been addressing crowds similar to the ones you see form behind me. And their argument is that the country needs to remain united at this point and needs to vote one way to support these changes. And at least for this camp over here, that's what they want to hear. Of course, there is a no vote rally being organized in Trabzon as well, because as I mentioned, there is a sense that a lot of people remain undivided. And as you can hear, they're starting to put the speakers now. This is going to be a very loud rally to try and convey the message with only 1 week to go.
Annelies, before you're drowned out by those loudspeakers, we'll leave it there, but thank you very much indeed.